Hi, this is attorney Arkady Frekhtman. I'm a New York City personal injury trial attorney. And I was thinking about the quote, do you want to predict the future or create it? And how does this apply to personal injury cases? A lot of the questions we've been getting on our YouTube channel are things like, well, how long after a deposition does it take for my case to settle? Or, when will my case settle? How much will I get? And they're really trying to predict what will happen, right? Predict the future. But if you really want to predict the future, you can't just sit back, close your eyes, and hope for the best. That's not the best way to effectuate results. The best way to effectuate results is to create the future. And what do I mean by that? Well, if you have a case, right, and you're asking, well, how long after a deposition will I get my settlement? You can't just ask that, right? Because that's kind of like trying to predict what will happen without actually doing anything. So what you need to do as a client is speak to your lawyer and get more information so that the two of you can work hand in hand in creating the future that you want. And what you have to do is examine what is going on with this case. Like, you've had your deposition. Did the lawyer prepare you? What is the analysis of how you testified? How much insurance does the defendant have? What are your injuries? And what does the lawyer think he will or she will receive as compensation for those injuries based on the available insurance limits? Are they writing a settlement opportunity letter to put pressure on the defendant and say, hey, pay me $1 million, you have 30 days. If you don't, that's fine, but then it's going to be $5 million. Or are they just sitting back and hoping the insurance adjuster is going to call them and make them an offer? And sitting back is not really, that's more like trying to predict what's going to happen. It's just laying, kind of like sleeping on your laurels and not really doing anything. So you really have to create the future. You really have to build the case from the ground up, but on all levels. And it involves a lot. So you have to make sure you can establish liability. You have to know how much insurance they have. You have to max out each category of damages. And I've talked about this many times, that you have different categories like pain and suffering, loss of enjoyment of life, lost wages, future medical bills. But in order to maximize those categories of damages, you need to do a lot of work. Like, to maximize lost wages, you have to hire an economist, you have to get income taxes. To maximize future medical costs, you need to have doctors or life care planners that are going to give you those costs, and then have the economist extrapolate and explain those costs into the future. You have to basically prepare for trial. And if you prepare for trial in that way, the biggest category of damages will be future pain and suffering, past pain and suffering. And to max out those damages, you have to show what is the human story, how is this a life-changing forever injury? And to do that, you need your client, you need to speak with them, you need to go to their house, you need to find their friends, their coworkers, their family, their neighbors, interview all those people, and have, almost like if you're putting on a play, right? Have like, here's my first witness, my second witness, this is this character, that character, and how are you going to tell this whole story? Get their iPhone photos, their photo albums, videos, whatever evidence you have, and then really prepare that to really show that this is a life-changing injury. Then you're creating the future, so you don't have to really think like, is the insurance company going to make me an offer? No, the insurance adjuster has like 100 cases on his or her desk. They're not calling everybody and making them offers. They're seeing which case is presenting a risk to them, that if they don't pay the right number on this case number 78 out of 100 on their desk, then hey, case number 78 is going to go to a jury and is going to hit me for $5 million. Oh, wait a minute, I got to take care of this, right? That's a fire. They want to put out fires. So you have to look at it from their perspective, and you have to like push the right buttons, push the right levers to get maximum justice. So don't, predict the future, create it. And this is Arkady Frekhtman, a personal injury trial attorney. And please like and subscribe to our channel. Let us know what questions you have. Our goal is helping serious injury victims and families.